4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games. That's pretty special, and he's doing a lot to make this lineup click right now.
1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yu Darvish will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Up into the arcade and out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham has a beat on it. 1 down. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Mike Trout is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Manny.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Past battles with Scherzer, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer, who comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Chapman has it cleanly. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Here's Will Myers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece. Into the box now, number 24.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. In now, Alex Dickerson. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
The 3-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
so 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Darvish a check on first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Pham is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Bart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Runner goes for second, and now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Myers will reach out with one hand to make. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trent Grissom. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
One out now in the San Diego third, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's Scherzer now. 1-1. Liner towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Sung Kim. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pham looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chaz Holmes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're standing in Tommy Pham, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's fouled away. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Manny Machado now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
Leading up for the Giants.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he's safe.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catch is not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Trout leads off second with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-1 offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And it's gone into the arcade section. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The first baseman, number 9.
In now, Brandon Belt, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Will Myers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Gone! Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Now a hard liner, but foul. Another full count offering on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now to the plate, Trent Grissom.
Center fielder, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and two now. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Dickerson. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 11.
Now batting, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Joey Bart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Bart.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And foul by. That one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Pitcher number 31.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Now the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard. 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High chopper towards first. Hosmer scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's
too low. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play. And so the lineup flips over and digging in. Sum Kim. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. It's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The left fielder, Tommy.
Now here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fan with an even 1-1 count now. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Down he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's off the second archway. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gets chased.
Fernando. Pete.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And another foul ball. Pham stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That misses 1-2.
1 ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So stepping in, Manny Machado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Digging in, Mike Trout, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The center fielder, Mike.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
1-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Myers. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Dickerson. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 4 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Eric Hosmer, and they'll need him to get something going here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Will Myers will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Holmes has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So coming to the plate, number 24. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Right at the third baseman. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mark.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Batting 9. Number 5. Luis Campanella.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Brandon Belt. His career numbers against Melanson. He's gone 2 for 5. Chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joey Bart. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground to short. Tatis is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Into the box now, Trent Grissom. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Luis Campanella stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So that's his first home run in the big leagues. And
now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And an awful swing there 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Kurt Casale is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Kurt Casale
Pops this one up. Coming in is Myers. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D. Where you make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Chaz Holmes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grissom is right there, 1 down. One gone here in the Giants half of the 8th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there with that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Digging in now, Mike Trout. His career numbers against Melanson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Hard liner to center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Roberto Ozuna comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Stepping up now, Fernando Tatis. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Manny Machado.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's just 1 for 6. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit down the line at first, but this is fouled for the first strike.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Pomeranz comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So here is Avisail Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 9.
Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Lifted down the line in left. Machado trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup with the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Will Myers. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 10.
Here's Jurickson Profar. His career history with Roberto Ozuna is just 2 for 9. Behind 0-2 now. Profar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. And at the plate, Joey Bart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Buster Posey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Giants, number 28. Buster Posey.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's got a 3 for 7 line. 0-2 the count to Posey. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grissom is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The second baseman, Chaz.
Digging in to try it again. Chaz Holmes. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Campanella is after it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first, and we... Striding into the box, Luis Campanella. He'll kick things.
Luis Campanella.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now that second baseman.
Trevor Gott is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 58, Trevor.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
The center fielder, Mike.
A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And there's one down now.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Kim ranging up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now that's popped up. Kim is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
And now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Bart finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, 2 down now.
Your
Jake
attention,
Worth
please.
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jake
Drilled to
Worth.
first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning.
Now
Emilio
pitching for the
Pagan
Padres.
will be summoned here to start the home
Number
12th in the
16.
best case scenario.
Emilio Pagan.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Pagan is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box now, Brandon Belt, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
The catcher.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Mike Yastrzemski will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Hard hit to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Gott.
Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pham ranging back. Ball game. So a 2-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. San Francisco get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor Gott earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.